there's a 2-day nationwide strike which has been called by central trade unions. Trade unions in the country have already begun their 48-hour-long nationwide general strike, which started this morning, and they claim that it is going to be an historic event. These visuals from across the part of the country, from Guwahati, Mumbai, Kolkata and Odisha. This Bandh is against alleged policies of the Modi government, and 20 crore workers of the state and central government are expected to join this strike, which has been called by 10 different unions. And this Bandh is likely to have a major impact in the left-dominated states, especially Kerala and West Bengal. Employees in the major sectors such as railways, banks and the electricity department, as well as the unorganized sector, including street vendors, auto drivers and taxi drivers, are expected to not go to work. In Odisha, train routes are being blocked. In Kolkata, train services being disrupted. Also, some examinations are cancelled. Buses are being affected. In Guwahati, also shops are closed. So there's major impact of this trade union Bandh. I have my colleague Monideepa Banerjee now joining us from Kolkata. Monideepa, a very good morning to you. We have these visuals from across the country, but tell us, how is Kolkata being impacted, and also parts of Siliguri also impacted?
Well, not just Kolkata, Siliguri, bits of Asansol, and of course all the sort of suburbs of Kolkata affected. I'm at Shialda station just now, and there are people coming in and going out as normal. Or is it so? Normal is not what these people were talking about. These youngsters have come in from Bhutan, and they have had to wait very long for a taxi for it.
We are waiting for around 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah. But we can't find any taxi yet. Let's see, we have asked a friend to come to pick us, but I am not sure that is coming or not.
Why don't you look at me? You don't have to look down. Have you confronted something like this anywhere before?
No, this is for the very first time.
Yeah, so a first-timer facing a Bandh here in Kolkata and stuck for want of a taxi. As you can see here, the INTTUC flag, those are up, as well as many other trade unions. 10 of them are on the streets demonstrating and demanding that a Bandh, a 48-hour Bandh, be made a success for the demands of the ordinary small workers. One of the things that they are demanding is, of course, social security, and the other is minimum pay. These are the two major demands that are being made on behalf of some 20 crore people across the country. In West Bengal, since the morning, we've had reports of sporadic little incidents. For instance, you know, the traditional way that strikers adopt, they throw banana leaves on railway lines, electric lines, and so the trains come to a grinding halt. And that has happened here at Shialda and also at Howrah. In various sections we are hearing of disruption of train services, and then of course several left protesters are out on the streets, and there have been minor clashes with the police. Jadavpur has been a hotspot, as it were. And in the districts at Barasat in North 24 Parganas, a disturbing report of apparently the strikers also attacking a school bus in which there were a couple of students. The rear view mirror of the bus was damaged. Buses have also been vandalized at other places in and around Kolkata and elsewhere. Now, Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister, has come down heavily against the Bandh. A huge police force is on the ground to ensure that there is no impact. Examination takers have been told to dial 100 for help if they are stranded anywhere.
Right. Monideepa, are you also hearing that the impact will go on till tomorrow, because 2 days in a row without taxis is going to make life very difficult?
Well, it's a tall target that the trade unions have set themselves, 48 hours of a Bandh. And what is interesting is, of course, that the trade unions are also telling us that they are not just talking about the workers in factories, but also people who drive cars, taxi drivers, and they're also talking about the farmers, small farmers who also need the support of the government in getting some kind of pension, some kind of minimum pay. Let me just, okay, all right,
Right, thanks Monideepa for bringing us the latest from Kolkata. I also have my colleague Ishika Seal now joining us from Gujarat. Ishika, what is the impact like in Gujarat?
Snigdha, the impact here is mainly affected. What is being affected are the banking sectors. This is, of course, their third strike in a month by the central trade unions, and that's the sector that is being affected. SBI is likely to remain open. However, all other public sector banks are going to be closed. Now, as far as taxis and other commercial vehicles are concerned, they are all plying on the streets. In fact, if you talk to most people on the road, they are not aware that there is a Bandh today. So this is definitely not a complete shutdown in Gujarat, but the banking sectors will take a hit for the next 2 days.